Back o'clock, baby!
Hell yeah, it's back to clock time.
I got my shiny boys and girls, and we're about to go fight Iono. For you guys that are joining us the first time, hi, we are Cobrastryke Lightningbolt. I'm Rusty. On the horn with me, we've got Ian and Nathan.
Hello!
Right now, I'm doing a long belated birthday stream. Our birthday's in December, but Nathan...
I was going to say, it's really far away from your birthday.
Nathan got me 2 shiny Ralts. Ralts for my birthday. So I'm running through Scarlet with them. These are them.
Trust me, those aren't Ralts.
No, Pokemon evolve.
They change, they grow up.
And maybe, just maybe, sometimes people do too.
Word. So, if you did catch last week's stream, we stopped here at the end of Artizone. I cleared out this area off stream, fought all the guys, did some grinding. Now we're ready. Thought about going to get the Earthquake TM, decided...
Really? Are you sure that not having a level 20 Gallade with sharpness and all that jazz, was that no, it not made you ready?
Hey, level 26.
The gym goes to level 24, so... I did also get some money and buy some better clothes.
Sometimes that happens to people in real life, too.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
How
Numbers.
Today, Numbers Ninja.
Yo, what's up, Numbers? Been a minute.
Yeah, let's have a battle, Nemona.
Nemona!
We're doing our my mono Ralts family run because Nathan got me a shiny couple of Raltses for my birthday. And we only recently got access to Pokemon Home.
Yeah, they had been chilling before waiting.
Yeah, they've been just sitting in the box and sword. This dog is gonna get cut in half.
Split in half.
Sliced in twain.
Cut that dog!
Oh, why did you say my skills are ripening?
It's like the whole fruit thing.
What? Oh. Okay, I guess. What did she say was coming out?
I didn't see. It doesn't matter.
No.
Do you have a prediction up for how many of your Raltses are going to faint against Iono? But she's always going on like, oh, this is going to be a fruitful battle, and like her whole thing is fruit.
Well,
Yeah, well, and the
the region's whole thing is fruit.
But the region's whole thing is food.
Florigato is dark now, isn't it? Or does it only become dark at the third stage?
I believe it's only stage 3 where it gets the dark thing.
Oh, well, it's grass. No matter what. I have Mystical Fire.
Its ass is grass, and you are in fact gonna mow it.
It's probably the single biggest bet place in the stream. Why? I don't get people in this video game.
I get it.
Nathan
One thing I
or
understand
Ian,
is fandom.
Ian is raiding and is getting bad matchups.
They're bringing fire types against a dragon carpal. Now
It's hard not to panic with a Ralts, and Gardevoir when you get like bit or crunched. Because those used to be super effective moves.
Yeah, you used to be afraid of dark moves.
Yeah.
Now again, it was only a 3-star, so yeah, we killed it.
So maybe they just clicked on the first Pokemon they had because they knew it was level 100 and didn't care.
Favorites from this region, I like the new swords guy. The Ghost and Fire, God, what's its name?
Oh, you're talking about Ceruledge?
Yeah, Ceruledge. Can you tell I like Pokemon with swords on them?
God, Mousehold is really funny.
Mousehold is great. Population Bomb being a sharp move makes me want to figure out a way to get Population Bomb on a Gallade. I don't think there is, but God, it would be funny. Earthworm is hilarious.
I would say my favorite of this game is probably Great Tusk, followed closely by Crocalor.
My favorite is
Gotta love Earthworm. Earthworm's great.
Yeah.
obviously mine is Iron Valiant. I have a thing.
You do have a thing. Maybe Garganackle?
Garganackle's dope.
Like,
You know how much I like my rock balls.
I really want a shiny one.
It's kind of orange.
I love that they made a Pokemon that is both Minecraft and Mario.
Because, like, Nathan and I looked at it as the mushroom, and we're like, "Oh, that's Mario."
Yeah.
And then
it's just the rock mushroom from Mario.
Yeah, but everybody else looked at it and said, "Oh, that's Minecraft." And I definitely see it.
I see it once it evolves.
Yeah. Oh, it's both. It's definitely both.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it not have been going for that.
But Knackley is very much, it feels very Mario.
Yeah.
But once you see a Knackley, oh yeah, that's just a Minecraft Pokemon.
Minecraft the Pokemon.
That is.
Are you ready for this?
I guess I like the pig.
Oh god, I'd love. Maybe because it was the first shiny I caught in this game. And that's still very funny to me.
Speaking of cool Pokemon that you have a shiny of, Extremo.
Yeah, Lokix.
Lokix and Nimble.
King Gambit is also pretty great.
King Gambit owns. I'm pretty sure it's about to get banned from OU.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. He's good. Annihilate, also.
Annihilate is hilarious.
That monkey got so pissed it died and got stronger.
It got angry to death.
And even that wouldn't stop it from punching real good.
I gotta say, I wish shiny hunting were just a little bit easier. I can understand why they wouldn't include. I've heard the argument that the reason they didn't include the audible shiny sparkle was because then you would hear it from Pokemon that had clipped into the ground and they would cause player frustration. I get that. The thing that I really want back is in Let's Go, when shiny Pokemon spawned, they had a bit of like a sparkle effect to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that were happening. And like you can make it visually distinct enough from like the overworld like Terra Pokemon, because I think that's why they don't do it, is because they're the overworld Terra Pokemon. They don't want you to think that those are
all shiny.
Yeah.
They could just program the game better. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I was a better defender of the Scarlet and Violet games until Tears of the Kingdom came out.
But that's the thing I really want back is Let's Go's like sparkle.
Yeah, having a visual cue would be great.
Just something to like, you know, you can distinguish Slowpoke from shiny Slowpoke, you know.
Or trying to find a tiny little black dot for a Smoliv, or you know, Fanpea at all.
I think breeding in this game sucks.
I will say I am not a huge fan of the rework breeding system myself, but there are people who really like it, and I respect that. I am not personally a fan.
Yeah, I think the way the changes they made to breeding in this game are not good. You get your XP.
And just in case you forgot what Director Clavel looks like, they give you a picture of him.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe they got everybody with her hairpiece. They're like, oh my god, a new Magnemite variant. It's gonna be great. And it wasn't.
I like how they just didn't explain it at all either. They're like, because that hair is obviously like, I'm not gonna say alive or sentient, but it definitely like has its own locomotion. So
yeah,
you would think that it's alive. You know, it could be like a robot or something, but think I visualize to express emotion.
Sorry about my Windows sounds, guys. Windows is awful. The mice are the same color. The mouse part of the mouse is the same color. It's the hold that's different.
If I recall correctly, the regular forms have kind of a bluish gray tint to their quote-unquote clothes, whereas the shiny is like a yellowish. I said Slowpoke, I think, is the worst offender. I'm on a boat.
And going fast.
And
Nope, it was not going fast, Ian. It was stationary.
And
all right. Oh, we have to go back in and talk to her, don't we?
Go back to the little thing.
you gotta go report to the gym stepper. I read what you gotta do.
You gotta do the thing.
I got a rare bone.
Chat, does my camera glitch out for you guys, or is this just a visual feedback on OBS?
It's happening on Worthy.
Yeah, but I'm sharing OBS with you.
It is on screen.
Okay. That's silly.
You're silly.
Yeah, it's a fun effect.
Totally
It's
intentional.
what I want it to happen. I think her collar is a little understated.
I mean, isn't that just the strap holding up the shirt?
No, the collar of her jacket. It could be a little bigger.
Nathan, I think he's being facetious. I don't know.
I like the fan theory that Electro King there is Sophocles from Gen 7.
He is the terminally online type.
He would be a fan.
Ian, Numbers Ninja redeemed Random Sports Facts.
Random sports fact. Okay. So we kind of alluded to it last time we talked about a random sports fact.
As I knew you were going to talk about conference realignment.
Listen, it's the thing that's happening
Right now, I get it.
The Pac-12 is dead.
Rest in peace.
It is right now the Pac-4. There are.
Wait, Ian. Is 4 more or less than 12?
Well, you see, I would say it's just significantly less.
Is it?
Yes. Well, you see, they had 14 teams. Now they don't. So, in college football, the Pac-12 is actually one of the oldest conferences to exist. It actually originally started as the Pac-10. It's the Pacific Athletic Conference.
See, why not just the Pac?
Because at that point they thought
The SEC had it right this entire time, and you'll never hear me say that again, by the way, because they're the only conference that doesn't have a number. The only conference that doesn't have to worry about like having a number of teams.
ACC, but we'll get to the ACC. But just in the last amount of conference realignment, they have lost almost all but 4 of their teams, and we've lost one of the oldest athletic conferences in college football. They had been around for over 100 years. But so that's only part of it. 2 of the remaining teams that are in the Pac, 12.
4.
Yes, 4. That is Stanford and the University of California are currently in talks with another conference to join that conference. Nathan, I want you to guess what conference that is that they're talking to.
I'm gonna guess based on your comment earlier, the ACC.
The ACC. Now, Nathan, what do you think the ACC stands for?
American.
Nope.
Atlantic.
Atlantic
Yeah.
Coast Conference.
So Portland and California, or Oregon and California.
No, this would be Cal and Stanford.
Yeah, Cal and Stanford.
So, yes. 2 California teams.
2 California teams about to join the Atlantic Conference.
The Atlantic Coast Conference. Yeah. College football. It's cool, man.
Okay, so check it out. This fight swooses a lot of people because they think, oh, this is a Mismagius. I'm going to hit it with moves that are good against ghosts, and it will often, it swaps to electric type. It's got levitate, so it'll be immune to ground types even after it swaps to electric.
Functionally giving it no weaknesses.
Yeah. It'll have no weaknesses when it's done. I'm just gonna bonk it with my sword. Right now, it's immune to fighting moves, but
because it's terrorist.
yes, it's going to make itself extremely bonkable.
And so
okay, back to basketball. Sorry, that was insane.
And so all of this conference realignment was kicked off in about in 2019. Because the University of Oklahoma, which I'm a fan of.
We're in Oklahoma.
Yeah, and the University of Texas had been unhappy with how the leadership of the Big 12 had kind of been conducting themselves. And to put it in a little perspective, University of Oklahoma and University of Texas are kind of far and away the Big 12's flagship programs at this point.
Yeah.
They were the only 2 teams in that conference that had won an actual championship this century. Things like that. Oklahoma has more Big 12 championships than the rest of the Big 12 combined. That's going to...
Oklahoma's consistently a top 5.
Yes. And so they had kind of become upset with how perceived little the Big 12 was fighting for placement especially in like TV deals and stuff. They were even before conference realignment, they were pretty far and away the 3rd or 4th best like conference, just like by money. The Big 10 and the SEC were 1 and 2 pretty comfortably. Then there was a gap, and then really the Big 12 and the Pac-12 were kind of fighting for that next spot.
Adios, Numbers Ninja.
Bye. And so the joke that's been going around, so this started a seismic shift because in 2019 it was leaked that Oklahoma and Texas were talking to the SEC about going to that conference, and that has started kind of a chain reaction wave. And so the joke that has been going around in Oklahoma fandoms is, we didn't mean to kill the Pac-12. We're sorry about that. We just wanted to play Nebraska at night.
Hey, Rusty, you want to do me a favor?
What's that?
Change our streaming title to the Pokemon game instead of Baldur's Gate.
I did. I'll do it again.
Because it kind of stemmed from, so the main TV networks that the Big 12 worked with were Fox and ESPN, and Fox had made the decision that they were going to put their biggest game on the early kickoff slot, the 12 a.m. or the noon kickoff slot, which in Oklahoma ended up meaning that we kicked off at 11.
Hey, real quick, what level is Big Bird?
Like 25.
You said Bombardier?
Yeah. He said Big Bird, but I think it's 25.
We should be good.
Nathan is verifying that.
Mid-20 sounds about.
Yeah. Like 25 or 28, I think.
Bombardier, I think, is, according to this, is level 19.
Oh. That seems low.
It's one of the earlier things you're supposed to.
But, so Fox, they had kind of marketed their, their thing around the big noon kickoff. Because their strategy was, if they put their best game early, that gave them more, people would probably
stick around after that.
Yeah, would be more likely to stick around after that. Not change the channel, unless they were going to go find whatever game specifically they wanted to go do. And which is not a bad strategy, other than everybody hates it. The teams hate it, the conferences hate it, but it made Fox money. So of course they weren't going to change it. And so it happened that Oklahoma was going to play their biggest rival that they no longer play on a regular basis. And they got put at 12 a.m. both years in a row. Because Fox, so Fox and ESPN kind of have a bidding war on the Big 12 games that they want. And they really want Oklahoma and Texas games because that's the big money. Yeah, those are the big brands. And so Fox got the Fox bid for the Oklahoma-Nebraska game and put it as the big noon kickoff both years, and that really rubbed Oklahoma and all the wrong way. And Oklahoma and Texas were like, okay, the Big 12 is obviously not fighting for it. So they started talking to the SEC, and that's that all. Kind of fell as it did, and now we tried to kill the Pac-12 on accident.
I gotta say, that's gotta be the longest sports fact.
There were like 7 there. I just wanted to talk about it, man. I haven't been able to really talk about it. Next time I will make it much more.
I'm not necessarily complaining.
Yeah, but I know you don't care about it. And Nathan barely cares about it.
I think making fun of Texas as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
The wind goes whoosh, he says.
The wind do go.
Destroy him, Rusty!
I will.
That knowledge cannot get out.
Worry not, he will die. I will end the boy.
He's split in half.
Well, I'm gonna burn this one.
Ah.
I guess Psybeam was also super effective, huh?
It was.
No, don't stop my
Cease this
whooshing.
whooshing.
Damn it.
Careful, Rusty, it's the goat.
This goat.
The go-goat of all time.
Love that moonball animation.
Good.
It's very good.
Nate was patting himself on the
And
back
it's
there.
your fault. Hey there!
I don't know if I like.
Did you let him ride Ride-On?
I don't know if I like Stoner Hiker or not.
They are kind of crunchy, aren't they?
A little granola.
Thank you, Rusty.
You're welcome. Speaking of, I haven't heard from the boy in a while.
Hey,
Probably sleeping on my bed.
either yours or mine. That's where I left him last. Was under on my bed under the blanket.
He came in here demanding I walk him, like 10 minutes before stream starts.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, bud, I haven't had my walkies
Which
in a minute.
was incorrect.
He hadn't been walked in like
20
the
minutes.
hell?
Yeah. So I walked him when I got home, and then Nathan walked him when he got home, and Nathan had been home less than an hour.
Yep.
Like, I got home, I walked him, I started making dinner. That was what happened. You blue. Listen, shiny view on my screen.
Is the reason you're not running around under Coridon right now is because you linked it to that backpacker who asked you for him?
Yeah.
Yep. Also, he's a little unwieldy, and I'm trying to avoid wild Pokemon battles because everything is so much lower level than me. I am trying to get items on the ground, but I'm not trying to get into fights. He's a little big.
He is a little big. I can still cause this in DD.
So Rusty, you're gonna have to dodge the Cocoa Puffs up here.
But I'm Coco for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I know I fucked it up.
Fucked it, Ian.
Dude, fuck it. Please say up.
So Ian, you just lost a bunch of points.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ian was betting against you, Rusty. He was betting that one of your Pokemon was gonna feign against Iona.
Only a little.
Why?
Because I have the voice to burn. I only have 40,000 channel points in our stream.
How did you get
By watching our channel.
Oh.
What am I doing?
I don't know, what are you?
I know what.
See, I got on Koraidon and immediately got into a fight.
Skill issue.
I can't even get close! That Choodle is coming for your ankles, dude.
Enrique. Die.
Okay.
Look at what this man has on the table. It's a pile of goo. Look at it.
Hey, it's a good pile.
I mean, it's a very
Like-
good boy.
We like that pile.
Is it sturdy? It's sturdy. Okay. It's gonna explode.
Watch himself.
It's gonna explode.
No.
He did. Also, bug moves used to be spooky.
I'm convinced that the only reason Fairy resists bug moves is for the Gardevoir line.
To make it better.
Yeah. I'm convinced that was purely to buff specifically Diantha's Gardevoir.
They wouldn't make balance changes that would spread throughout the entirety of the rest of the game around one boss fight, would they?
They abso-fucking-lutely would.
I'm not saying they did, except for that's exactly what I'm saying. This is my headcanon.
A head cannon would be an incredible weapon. Damn it.
You got bombed. Oh, this is a flying feature.
Ian, this isn't a Pikachu at all. It's a Bombardier.
Yeah, you're right. I fucked up.
I hate that the inside of its chin thing has a hinge. Do you see?
A little bit, yeah. It's a dark type, Rusty.
I forgot that it was dark type.
Should have bet on this.
No,
Yeah, we're good.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm not even gonna pull Gallade out for this. I'm gonna drink it again.
bringing a fairy type to a dark fight is not a bad call.
I genuinely forgot that it was dark type.
Yeah, you think it should be rock slide.
Because it's throwing the rocks? Yeah.
It's like, Delmise, where it just has the ability that buffs that type, but it's not actually that type.
I like those abilities, and the game should have more of them.
So let's distribute them more widely.
Yeah, give you a false third type.
Kind of what Terra is.
Yeah.
At least offensive.
Slurp.
Hey, Rusty, do you think you came here a little later than the game intended for you?
Yeah, I do. I think I was supposed to come here before Iona. I think it really wants you to, like, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of ping pong you around. Are you ready to eat a sandwich?
I suppose.
Thankfully, you're pretty close to the. I guess in your game it would be Great Tusk Fight. So just beat a level 44 Pokemon real quick.
I mean, I probably could.
I bet you could.
I've got Sacred Sword and Aqua Blade.
Oh, both of your Pokemon have a theoretical type advantage.
As long as I outspeed it with Gallade, which is kind of a question. That's a big level gap. I probably one-shot it.
I seriously thought that Nathan would. I don't know how Nathan didn't lose something to that.
Because it was a real tough duck, Ian.
When you went to do that fight, I'm like, I knew that it was way higher level, and I'm like, he's gonna get like, he's gonna
Creamed.
get fucked, and then I remembered that it was him playing and not me playing.
Yeah, I'm fucking good at this game.
Sure, that's what that means.
He's a tough duck.
I think
Legend, wait for it, Ducky.
Stop that.
I think I remember after the fight, I said something along the lines of, "Is Golduck good?"
He wasn't even a Golduck, he was a Psyduck.
No, you had a Golduck.
You had evolved it in a Golduck.
I beat him with a Golduck, but in the initial fight, I had Psyduck.
Okay. I'm not gonna, argue with you.
No, it was that initial fight. It took forever to beat him, and it finally did. And I noped away and did like 5 other things before I came back and beat him. Survived that initial fight.
I'm gonna believe you. I just don't remember it exactly.
Can't wait to walk outside and get a phone call from a robot. Spoilers, I guess. This dog is so sick and sad. Where did he put that sandwich?
Hammer space.
Up his butt.
I like the hammer space better.
Oh, that's...
He has access to hammer space.
Oh, that's what it's cool. That's what it's called. Where the Looney Tunes pull out the giant mallets from. It's called him.
And Spider Pig. Spider Ham, sorry.
The editor's note.
Spider Pig is a different thing.
When the Simpsons movie came out, you couldn't get fucking away from Spider Pig.
Now, to be fair, he does whatever a Spider Pig does.
What does it do?
Whatever a Spider Pig does.
No. I just remember the second part of the
Except I fought the initial fight, ran away with my tail between my legs, did a bunch of other stuff, and then came back when I was confident that I could beat him. And then I beat him with gold.
No. Yeah, you're right.
I can swim.
I can fight!
Your little tiny baby hop.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
I don't have to get around.
I don't caps the fuck around, man. I keep on thinking, I'll just jump off and glide here.
Did you?
No.
Oh. Why not, Rusty?
I refuse to answer that question. Okay, I get fought.
What?
He was fighting. Backpacker Mateo! So, what is your next goal now that you have the ability to swim?
Well, I talked about this a little bit. I'm planning on fighting, getting through Kofu and maybe Larry today. And then next week, Jim and Tulip. And then week after that, I'll do Grisha and clean up Titans that I haven't beaten yet. And then next week, I'll swap over. Week after that, I'll swap over to Violet and catch the Iron Valiant I want to use to take on the Starfall, because you need 3.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Oh my god, a bear!
Where?
He was a scary bear.
What adjectives would you use to describe that?
Oh no, my attack.
What's your attack? You're what, level 28?
Mm-hmm.
Cascarafa's level 30. That's not a bad place to go.
I'm going to Cascarafa, and then probably Larry.
Larry's level 36.
Larry.
I will say Orthworm is level 28.
Oh, I'll probably go to Orthworm and then Larry.
But that is clear on the other side.
It's not like I can fly over there, though.
Yeah, you can fly. And then at level 33, what is that? Oh, that's a Starfall. but none of the Titans are in the level 30s at all. It's Cloth level 16, Bombardier level 19, Orthworm level 28, Gap, the Donphan Paradox at level 44, and then Defiche at level 55.
The false dragon titan.
Defiche. The real big fish.
You got a real big worm.
So you can catch the real big fish.
Exactly. That works. The Alaskan bulwark.
He is an Alaskan bulwark.
I have to go around, don't I?
Go around what?
Because of the base.
Yes, you have to go through the desert.
I'm sending Orthworm to T-Dog.
I do not want to fight this man yet.
Recipe the fuzz. Cheese it.
I'm cheesing it. I'm cheesing it.
Rusty
Yeah,
Thumb.
yeah, with that Glade you really are.
It's a very good Pokemon. And my favorite.
Rusty's a bit of the top tier.
Have you ever tried having liking a Pokemon that wasn't very good?
No.
Yeah, Nathan, have you?
Yeah. I have a genuine look for every Pokemon. Especially the ones that aren't good. I can go through my Hall of Fame and tell you how many unknown are in there.
It's like 4.
The answer may surprise you.
It's like way more than it has any right to be. It's like 4.
I've played a lot of Johto. I think you guys came a little over prepared for this one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, tell us.
There was a Frigibax, and there's like a Kyogre and an Inteleon, and Ian brought a Tatsugiri. There's a Chestnut in there.
That's Geary level 100.
Did you see that people are giving Urshifu Commander in competitive?
I don't think Commander works on any Pokemon but Tatsugiri.
Not Commander. They're giving it Dondozo's ability.
Oblivious?
I
Or
don't know. They're putting Tatsugiri's inside of Urshifu's.
How?
then they're modding it somehow because that shouldn't work.
Yeah, because
Commander is
even if you
ability
like
to
skill,
have to get-
yeah, like even if you like skill swap it off, it doesn't work, right?
No, it's hard coded to the species.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't even think you can use a Ditto transformed into a Dondozo to get attacked. But it will only activate if Tatsugiri's ability is connected. Dondozo's ability doesn't actually. You can have it.
I wonder what that was saying.
But yes, it is hard coded.
I'll try to find the video that I saw and send it to you.
Which, I mean, I'm sure that's something you can mod.
I thought it was in competitive doubles, is what I was seeing.
It might have been like hack mods or something. One of
I mean, it was in game. It wasn't on like it wasn't on Showdown.
My guess is that there's some sort of mod.
Oh! I almost got the horns there.
You mess with the bull, you get
the bull.
the bull. As if it were some sort of word.
What do you drink word? Alphabet soup.
You got it.
I said it and then I'm like, no, I know how this works.
My disease.
It's okay. I'm not the only one being affected by it. Nathan also is a sleepy little bitch. You like the turn that I did on that, Nathan?
It was a little bit of a tweeze.
Are you ready for the auction?
I suppose.
Are you ready for your Veluza to vault?
Vault.
I don't have a Veluza.
Well, something's about to be vaulting.
So do you think his hair is blue and turning gray, or like he intentionally dyes it?
Nothing about what this man has done to his face is an accident. Why does this guy suck?
It's he's a sous chef.
You got some opinions, huh?
Weirdly mad.
What just happened was wild.
Speaks volumes, bro.
Don't crit.
Hey, the restaurant I worked at, I was a sous chef.
Oh, dang it.
I was gonna explain what I meant by that, but I don't think I am anymore. I'm just gonna let that sit.
It's just making me like hating a very specific job. Fucking bank tellers.
Exactly, there's gotta be somebody that's been in the restaurant industry. When I said that, they're like,
This guy, he fucking gets it, man.
he's right.
Get launched.
I just like the idea of like, oh my god, if I have to deal with another fucking paralegal.
Oh, did you let old man Kofu down? It casually doubles my money.
Don't worry, Rusty. What's the worst that can happen at an auction? Rusty, are you ready to become a wet boy?
We have been calling the aquatic staff wet boys this year.
Yeah?
It's funny. It amuses me. That's all. No, I don't want to be aquatic staff, so no.
Wet boy! Cyclozar was about to get hit.
I was trying to dodge the Cyclozar, that's why I didn't see the Deerlings.
That's okay, Rusty. I've not paid attention to the road too and hit a deer.
I don't know if that's exactly how I'd describe what happened. It is, but it's not how I'd describe it.
Don't you love realism in games?
No. Have you hit a deer?
I have actually hit, I think, 2.
That's way more deer than I thought.
I mean, to be fair, I've lived out in the sticks for a while now.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I was not going very quickly when they jumped out. But...
It's 2 more deer than I've hit. And I've worked out in the sticks for a while.
And thankfully, neither of them were very big, so there wasn't any noticeable damage on my vehicles. Lumpasang.
I killed that sand blob.
The way God intended.
With my mind? Oh no, my attack! Die. Oh no, I'm water type now.
Who's the wet boy now?
Man, I should have swapped to Gallade. Stab and sharpness on Aqua Blade. Aqua Cutter. Whatever.
Wet boy. I ironically really like the move Soak because there are a lot of instances where it makes catching things a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely good to have in your pocket. I like Imprison for the same reason.
Agreed.
Looking for trainers, what's not happening? Are there trainers in the desert?
There are a few, yeah. Hey, you found one.
I did not see that boy. If you're wondering, I very recently remembered that I have a shiny Gimmigool, and I'm going to have to evolve it. So that's why I am suddenly collecting the Gimmigools when I was, or the coins when I was ignoring them before.
Yep.
This will give me a level 30, surely. Why did I do that? mean, it worked, but I have a stamp move.
You were skipping super effective text, so it was technically optimal.
Oh. No, that's not true. I appreciate it, but that's not what happened.
I was helping you stay pace there, pal. You are playing Scarlet, and I play Violet, so I'm not used to seeing Stonejourner.
Same. I thought that would work.
Curly is evolving!
Delightful.
Congratulations, your Curly evolved into Gardevoir.
I do want Dazzling Gleam.
Your team, Rusty. They're all completed.
Crazy that Gallade has Psychic.
You'll get them.
Yeah.
So I saw the phalanx there, and I thought for just a second, oh my god, is that a shiny Orthworm?
Unfortunately, it is not.
I think shiny Orthworm is actually metallically gray.
Yeah. Two whole decades. You've been in middle school for 20 years?
I think there's a SMBC theater about that.
Taste my leaves.
Dude, you filleted that fish.
Did I fillet it or did I Gallade it?
So, was that like sandstorm damage?
It was.
It made me think that like just seeing your Gallade there in front of the guy, that he just like dumped his Gallade.
20 years in school. I've been a bully for all of them.
I just like the idea of those, like, oh my god, you killed my fish, and he just taking a swing at you. Oh, Rusty, you know how we were talking about Natalie Portman yesterday?
Yes.
Apparently she and her husband are now separated.
Was that... Do you have a joke about that, or are you just...
No, I'm just...
Okay.
Came across that in the news.
Interesting. I don't want to climb the stairs.
Natalie Portman and Benjamin Milepie are separated after affair. Who the fuck cheats on Natalie Portman?
Jerks. That's crazy.
Yeah, like... Imagine fucking winning the lottery, like...
Man, we are chugging. I don't
Yeah,
think it likes these walls.
Well, I was gonna say, imagine winning the lottery and thinking I need more money, but that's exactly what happens to millionaires, so, you know.
Yeah. It breaks your brain. I'm gonna go... Oh, it's down there! So I'm gonna go claim that Pokemon Center. I'll talk here first. What was Larry? 35 to 36.
I believe it was 33, but let me double.
Okay, so I have a friend who was at Comic-Con and cosplayed as this Elite Four member. And she had like a Pokeball on her waist, and she pretended to propose to her boyfriend. And their friends were taking pictures of it because he turned around and actually proposed to her.
Oh. That's cute.
It was adorable.
Yeah. Larry is 36. Kofu's max is 30.
Yeah, I'm ready for Kofu. Larry is a little spooky for Gallade.
Thankfully, the Staraptor Terrasilize is the pure normal.
Yeah. It doesn't mean it doesn't have flying or stab on flying moves.
It does have a powerful stab flying move, but thankfully the Terrastilization still works in your favor. Because it's not going to boost the power of that flying.
It still has stab on it, even when it's not a flying type.
It does.
And Staraptor is not slow and has 6 levels on me currently.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is it's better that it terrestrializes rather than it does.
Right.
I'm not saying your concerns are unfounded.
Gallade's maybe biggest flaw is that it's not a little bit faster.
It can use a little more speed.
He says don't try to eat him, though. Don't tell me what to put on my plate. This is America.
balloons and bonuses.
So, I do have critical hit boosts on my moves that have critical hit boosts. So I'm going to crit a lot.
Super effective. A critical hit.
Oh, that's not great.
What you got, dude?
He's a little
Gooey.
gooey.
Fighting ice, correct?
Yes, but again, it's not going to stay that way.
It's gonna be water.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that this was his ace.
Which it's a good Pokemon to have as your ace. Abominable.
I will say, you didn't need to worry about the gooey speed drop, though. Because Abominable has what we in the community like to refer to as a Alola speed syndrome, or PASS.
We'll be fine. Gardevoir also good.
I hear that.
Yeah, base 40 free speed is great.
Yep.
Oh, I should have terrorized. Terastalized. Terrorized.
Not gonna feel great.
Yeah, it feels pretty.
I did it.
I always believed in you.
Is Ice Hammer like
I didn't believe in him. I thought that Gardevoir was fucked.
when the Crab Hammer came out? I was a little concerned. Yeah. I knew, even if it that's still the best pose.
It's really good.
Even if he did kill the Gardevoir, the Gillade was going to come in and revenge kill it, so
Yeah.
I wasn't particularly worried. Is Ice Hammer like Hammer Arm but ice?
I think they're identical except for type, aren't they? Reduced
I think that
defense.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Reduced defense, 120 base power.
Speed. Reduces speed.
Speed.
100 base.
100 base
100 base
power.
power.
You can actually scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. It'll show you the move.
Yeah.
And yes, it is a variation of the move, Hammer.
Is there an ability that boosts hammer moves?
I believe those both count as fist moves. I googled Iron Fist and it showed me the DC show, or the Marvel show.
Yeah, I gotta throw a poke.
Ice Hammer is considered a fist move.
What about Wood Hammer?
Wood Hammer is not on the list.
I think
Yeah, there needs to be a hammer booster. They've got a sharpness booster.
the ability could be called Bludgeon.
It could be.
Apparently, Headlong Rush is a fist move.
See, you think would be a head move.
We think.
It's all bonks. Where is it? Here, there it is.
Apparently, its Japanese name is some sort of sumo, which is right.
Sweet.
Okay, let's go fight a worm.
Oh, worm?
Worm.
Worm.
See if we can get to level 35 in the meantime.
I think you can do it.
I don't know.
Can I do that and fight the worm in 30 minutes and then fight Larry?
Larry.
Larry may be pushed.
I think Larry's pushing it. But that gives me 2 gems per episode for the duration of the stream, so that's a decent balance.
Yeah, that's about what I was averaging.
God, the
Hey,
buttons are dumb.
Hey, when you get a second, can you reshare this to us?
Yes.
Thank you.
It was getting a little rag.
Yeah, I
A
believe
little grumbly grumbly.
Oh my god. I cannot do the thing that I want to do. It's just not happening. I pressed the wrong button like 20 times in a row just then.
Hey!
Hey, you want to buy a piece of this? No. Weird older man.
Reverse up some pork chops.
Well, this pig's certainly better to be fried.
God, its head. Look at the animation on its head.
It's walking out there for a second.
I think Dazzling Gleam would actually do it.
Oh, I think you're right.
Oh, yeah.
I was still thinking about my fairy move being the drinkum,
That's cool.
the slurps. Pig drinker.
It's a half a lump.
A thrumpadump.
Oh.
My Pokemon, it evolved!
Yeah, this is the guy that would be like super into that. Guys can see my Pokemon evolve. They're now the strongest ever.
Oh no,
Oh,
my
I mean-
attack!
I mean, that one is a good evolution. So, Nathan, you cannot answer fanfic
Okay.
to this question. So, if, Pokemon were real,
Yeah.
I know you said that, Phanpy is...
Yes, Phanpy's absolutely the number one.
Yeah. But you cannot answer Phanpy. whom would you like?
That's a difficult question. I feel like Bulbasaur would be kind of easy to take care of. I don't think that's a bad pick. Got like vines that can help you like reach stuff.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Is an
Things soft.
Eevee? Can you get a hypoallergenic Eevee?
I was gonna say that my one concern with Bulbasaur is like I might be allergic to him. He is capable of like spitting out venomous powder,
Yeah.
or I guess poisonous powder.
And paralytic powder and
Yeah,
all of that.
drowsy powder. Sea powder though might be nice.
Man, I just can't fall asleep. Hey, Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur, I'm ready for bed. Knock me out, man.
All right, Rusty. Same question to you.
Yeah, you can't pick Phanpy.
You
Okay.
can pick Vampy all you want. Like, I feel like any of like the dog-shaped ones are easy answers, so I try to stay away from those.
Yeah, I
feel
think
like-
it might be Eevee.
We've got dogs in our world, and they don't breathe fire, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of dogs in Pokemon breathe fire, you know?
There are a couple of them. But like even like I wouldn't mind having like, you know, the Furret line or like the Zigzagoon line.
I don't know, I hear ferrets are kind of high maintenance in the room.
Which one is it?
I like
Mr. Mime. No, I can't keep a straight face saying that.
yeah.
I hear that mimes are pretty high maintenance too, you know?
Maybe like I wouldn't mind like a Pidgeot or a Corviknight.
I don't know how you'd feed a Corviknight.
Oh, I'm sorry, little buddy.
He's about to get roasted. Toasted.
Absolutely boasted.
God,
Oh, a
like
crit.
toasted. He fucking died.
Did it just start raining in this snowstorm?
Technically, the rain's only good for the boy. Or a thorn. He means you can't hit him with Mystic Fire as well.
I don't think he was planning on using that particular
No, he's gonna.
variant.
No, he's gonna cut the worm in half.
I think the rain does change my strategy from Sacred Sword to Avocado though.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
Yeah, he's just kind of down there.
Get his ass, Rusty. Get his ass.
I don't remember how this one goes. Do you just keep trying until you get it? Looks like it.
Yeah. Gotta be honest, I've only fought him the one time. Oh, here's one thing we do need to talk about before the end of the stream, though. We have a Pokemon Presents tomorrow. What's gonna happen?
Pikachu's gonna get a new T-shirt.
Good crit, Rusty.
Yeah, it was definitely needed.
I don't know if it was.
I'm kidding. Obviously we're gonna get something. They're gonna talk. Hey, Unite. And Sleep's a thing now. But we'll get something about new DLC. We may get new Pokemon.
Next Legends game announced.
Well, what's it gonna be?
Legends Johto. With Celebi as the
Main Mon.
as the guy.
Pokemon Legends Celebi.
Yep.
They're just gonna make a game exclusively for Sarah V. Joe.
Yeah. What Legends region would you like to see? I mean, I really do think Johto is, if they're going to do another one, Johto is the most likely candidate for reasons of, like, Apricorns already existing, Celebi being the Time Fairy, being one of the more popular regions people would like to revisit. Haven't been to, haven't seen Johto since
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
I will say Ancient Unova, I think, has a lot of, like, the original dragon sort of intrigue there, I think.
I was thinking X and Y was kind of.
I think X and Y are getting a legit remake soon, too. Just like a...
Well, the next one would be Gen 5.
Okay, black and white.
And they did old Sinnoh and then did
Legends Arceus.
or Legends Arceus, and then they did Diamond Pearl remakes together. So,
BDSP, then.
yeah. But I'm saying that they released within like
Hey, look, you crit.
they released within like a year of each other. So did he put on the scope lens?
Yes,
I did.
That would explain why.
he's critting.
Yeah,
I mean, I did also say that I did that.
I was not here for that.
He may have been in another room.
Yeah.
If you go to Bulbapedia, the article for a critical hit is a Gallade. Now, it's the one getting crit, for the record.
Oh.
But the picture is a Gallade.
Dang.
Dang. But I would not. I think the Legends game is good. But
It would be insane if there wasn't another Legends game eventually. They did their experiment. It was way better, way more successful than I think they were planning on it being. I was going to put the same team on another one.
kind of don't want there to be one right now.
You think it's a little too soon?
I want them to be be given the time and the budget to make the game that they want to make.
Oh, I don't think they're announcing it to... I think they're going to be like, hey, we're working on one. It'll be in like 4 years.
I doubt that.
No, it won't.
Not that long,
they're not
but...
the Zelda team.
Yeah.
No. So I have been less vocal about this.
There have been some like.
I was an ardent defender of them for like 3 games now in a row where I'm like, okay, you know, they were a mobile exclusive development team for years.
Yeah.
You know, yes, Sword and Shield had some issues. You know, let them get a couple of more games under their belt.
Yeah.
And, you know, let's reconvene at that point. But they keep having the same issues. So I am a little more frustrated with the... I don't want to... Because I don't think it's the team. I really do think it's the timeline. But I also do think they kind of need a change at the top of...
There have been some like people like former devs coming out and saying, yeah, the culture there's pretty bad.
Well, the culture there's are pretty bad, and I don't think the leads at the top are... I don't want to say very good, but I keep being disappointed by them. I keep being a big defender of theirs and keep being let down. One, for culture reasons, but I think that's a game studio problem, not just not just Game Freak or Nintendo or any one thing. But I think the direction, the actual like direction, the directional skills have been disappointing. I enjoy the hell out of these games.
Yeah.
But the people that say, look at Breath of the Wild, look at Tears of the Kingdom, have a point.
Yeah.
It's me.
Like,
I said that.
yeah, like, a friend of the channel, Zach, has been very critical of them, and I was a defender saying, yeah, you know, there were definite missteps, but I think I was a big, hey, give them a chance to learn from their mistakes. You know, let's you know, not just bury them. And then the launch of these games was not at a state. It was not at a state it should be. It absolutely wasn't.
Is that my big thing is I want to play the game that the devs want to make.
Yeah. And so I think that
given the time and the budget.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I want them to have that too, but I just don't think the leadership at Game Freak is good enough.
Well, and I don't know how much of it's a Game Freak thing. I don't know how much of it's a TPCI thing. I don't know how much of it's a Nintendo thing. The amount of the role that each one plays, and that is okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing that I boil it down to. Pokemon is the biggest multimedia franchise on the planet.
It is.
And for their flagship part of Pokemon to have the same issues multiple, I'm going to say 3 and 4 games in a row at this point, is a problem. And that indicates to me a leadership problem. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. But that indicates to me that they're not learning from their mistakes, or they're not being allowed to learn from their mistakes. That being said, I also think that... Now, I know the Pokemon Company and Game Freak didn't develop BDSP, but, like, I think from Sword and Shield, or from BDSP to Arceus to Scarlet Violet was a very short development cycles.
That's what I was thought. It's like, oh wow, they're not giving you a whole lot of room to breathe.
So, like, and really, like, go Sword and Shield's DLC to...
Yeah, the gap between Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet is not long.
Yeah, especially with 2 decent-sized DLCs that they put out. So I don't know if it's the team is being crunched into it. I don't know if it's just the leadership, the direction, the actual like game directors. You know, or
that's the thing is we don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
Are we? Is it somebody's coming down on high? Here's your budget. Here's your space. Make us a Pokemon that's gonna go gangbusters. And then doing the best they can with those with the script.
Yeah. But like the fact that
you don't have a James Turner anymore to design all your Pokemon for you.
Not that, but
Oh, is James Turner not designing Pokemon anymore?
No, he's no longer with
Game Freak.
Game Freak. I think it's who he was up for. But no, he's no longer associated with the Pokemon IP. Now, that's not to say how many of his Pokemon designs are still in the chamber. But he has his own game studio now.
Oh, what's he doing?
Uh,
Hey, there's a fighting Terra Shard. I only need 49 more of those to make my Gallade usably Terra'd.
What's its current Terra? Psychic?
Psychic, yeah.
You'll get Psycho. You'll get Psycho Cut or whatever.
his latest game was The Plucky Squad.
I have not heard of that.
Yeah. But I'm kind of, getting to the point that after this, especially after these games,
If all possible futures is the name of
that I would not be very surprised if after the dev cycle on this game, if there are changes at the top of Nintendo, or if there are changes at the top of I also wouldn't be surprised if there aren't, but
Oh. It's like not very effective.
you got tricked.
She even said, beware my illusions. Well, beware my sword.
Apparently, that game has been delayed to 2025.
But like, I was a pretty ardent defender of the Pokemon games, and I feel like a little let down. Why often?
Well, because I did not know if this was another trick or an actual Drifblim.
Well,
So
she only had 2 Pokemon.
okay. Well, that's why. I figured it was my best medium.
Okay.
If it was a Drifblim, it was resisted by Leaf Blade. If it was a Zorua, it was resisted by.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't think about her only having the 2 Pokemon. I didn't check. I did not know how many Pokemon she had.
Yeah. But not to say that I didn't really enjoy this game. I just
Yeah, the frustrating thing is that these are the best Pokemon games they've made yet. And they would be so much better if they weren't just buggy pieces of shit.
yeah.
If they were working as intended, they would be phenomenal.
And I'm not one to get hung up on graphics or, HD textures and all of that. Like, I don't give a shit about any of that. But and so I don't care.
You should be able to walk through a town.
Yeah. Like, this, the lag that you just got right there.
Yeah. And the raids in this gen are such a cool idea. And
Yeah,
if they worked, they would be phenomenal.
I love just not being able to move in a raid for a minute 30 seconds because fuck, I don't know.
Well, usually if that happens, it's because you're winning.
Not even necessarily.
Generally, when that happens, it's because you have gone through a number of queued actions.
Yeah.
And those queued actions happen when either the bar or the
Timer.
the timer or the health bar has hit certain thresholds.
Yeah.
So generally, if you're getting a bunch of those queued actions at once, it's because you took a huge chunk out of the game. Which is a good thing. Usually via, like, belly.
But, like, yeah, just, like, those not working well, and then just, like, the fact that people run Violet over Scarlet because you lose, like, depending on the run.
Scarlet over.
Or, yeah, Scarlet over Violet. Depending on the run type, you can lose, like, up to a minute and a half just to lag.
The lag from the particle effects of Maridon.
Yeah. Like, Tears of the Kingdom had 3 hybrids.
Yeah.
And
It's not beyond the power of the Switch, so something else is going on.
if it's whether it's just they didn't, you know, their programming is not up to snuff, whatever. I truly have no idea what's the problem. But having the blatant, you know, near pinnacle of gaming that Tears of the Kingdom was, and then the biggest franchise that Nintendo owns. And
The problem can't
multimedia-
possibly be budget.
Yeah. Like, now again, Tears of the Kingdom was in a dev cycle for like 6 years. So, you know, they were given the time to do what they needed to do. And
and the devs have even come out and said, when we did that delay, the game was almost done. We just wanted to polish it.
yeah. And
They spent like a year polishing it, and it shows, dude.
yes. The physics in that game is nuts. What you can do with physics in that game, every other game developer was like, how the fuck did you do this?
Yeah, I follow a lot of game devs on Twitter, and
Yeah.
all of them were just like shitting themselves over
The
physics engine.
the one door that everybody lost their goddamn mind over. Like, all of the game devs were like, what the fuck? And so, you know, that's what
Well,
happened.
and like,
And so,
yeah, that's impressive, but like, does that add to the game essence? And you know, you can argue yes or no, and validly argue yes or no.
you know what does add to the game essence?
What?
Link's balls have jiggle physics.
Not exactly, but going.
That's not exactly what's happening, but okay.
But anyway, and like, you can argue, and I think viably that like that game's physics engine holds up real good.
Oh, yeah.
Even against like the people who are pushing it to the limit.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can break the game. It's not hard to break the game.
But that
but,
was
like,
kind of the point.
Yeah. If you are a kid who isn't necessarily looking up all the YouTube videos on the game, you're gonna have a real hard time breaking that game, unless you know or have been watching YouTube videos on how to break the game.
This game comes close to breaking every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't even say like the game breaks, but like you've got noticeable pop-in, you've got noticeable times when textures
like
disappear.
that guy right there was a slight
Leo
show
DiCaprio
until-
meme.
Yeah.
Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like, you know, the memory leak issues are probably something that needs to be fixed.
And
So you can argue pop in good, pop in bad.
Yeah.
You know.
and
And I
Does it? Does it?
Yeah.
If it does not matter. Is it a good spending of dev resources to get rid of that pop-in? And like I said, you can argue that.
till the cows come home.
Yeah, till the cows come home. And so. The Pokemon brand is a management of scope. There's over 1,000 of these fuckers. So I can see where prioritizing the areas of development is a thing that you need to have a conversation.
All
That's
right.
a conversation I guess we're gonna have next time.
With that awesome bummer of a conversation,
Yeah.
we will see you guys on Friday.
Friday, I think.
Yeah, should be back on
We'll
Friday.
be hunting more monster. We really focus on the monster games here, don't we? The pocket monster, the hunted monster.
Yeah.
And the real monster, man, in Baldur's Gate.
There's lots of fucking monsters in Baldur's Gate.
Maybe the real monster was the friends we made along the way. Good night, everybody.
Bye.